Osmanthus whined. This.
Another test.
Fire it up!
Wrong test subject.
Go! Judgment!
Check this out!
Another test. It's a fury.
Shadows of fate, decided by destiny. Time to go.
Should. Such a.
Yeah. You can't run. Go. Huh? Go!
What's one more?
Let me scribe.
Don't get too close! Supporting fire!
Shiver!
Eat this!
Yeah! Written in the stars. See? Higher, pants on fire!
This.
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Woo. Shadows of...
Check this out!
I can do it. Phew! Add ast... Thank you for... Add astra... 1 client, 2 clients, 3 clients.
Festive free.
This opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle.
Animal test 6308. Absorption test. Swirl.
Don't get too close! Passable effort. Passable effort. You've made some progress. Not bad. You've got a trick.
Judgment. Punishment.
Fire it up! All you do is run.
Stand clear.
No use hiding back there. Don't get too close! Here's backup!
Yeah! Time to go! Absorption test. Animal test 6308. Judgment!
Check this out!
Is it my time?
Make sure to keep up.
Behold, the Prinzessin der Verurteilung.
Act now! Enraged Earth will not absolve you!
Solidify!
Go!
Today, you witness your reckoning!
Oz, I'm going in!
This is order. Solidify!
See? God's over!
No atonement for 1,000-year pain!
Huh?
Stabilize!
You stand upon your tomb, though you know it not! Come, experience an eon of suffering!
Stabilize!
Let's light it up! By royal decree! Let's light it up! Let's light it up! Everybody's...
I will have order!
Wings of darkness!
Back to...
Time to go!
Get too close!
Yeah! Shimmer! I'll remember that. Stand clear. Animal test 6308. Judgment.
This is order.
I summon. Let's light it up. Go.
Solidify.
I'm going in! Adventure time!
Gather!
By royal decree! See? Time to go! Toodaloo.
Wait, aren't you Captain of Swordfish too? Oh, it is you! Oh, you have our gratitude. I wasn't with Swordfish too, but I did. Oh, you really gave it to those shogunate samurai. Is there anything you need from me? I'm at your service. On edge, you say? In fairness, the battle isn't long over, and, well, perhaps it isn't quite over for them. Victory's declared, and all of a sudden, the fighting's over. I don't know what else it could be, but what and all the more so now that you're back. Seriously, if...
What a nice guy. Huh?
I've definitely seen you somewhere before. Unsettled. Not that I would We're at peace now, finally. And I, for one, intend to
Huh. Seems he's...
I don't understand what Her Excellency is thinking. I mean, peace talks? Give me a break. Why would she agree to that?
Exactly. Everyone knows you can't trust the Tenryo Commission. I heard they've been secretly coordinating.
Wait, for real? You're sure of this?
Positive. Some of our guys had a run-in with a few Fatu.
I knew it! The Tenryo Commission are a bunch of crooks. They'll never change.
Shh, keep your voice down.
Hey there! What you talking about?
Captain, you're back. Do you think we should tell the captain about what...
No, let's not mention it. She's one of her closest advisors. For all we know, the peace...
I'm sure the captain would see where we're coming from, but you're right. Welcome back to Watatsumi Island, Captain. No
Her Excellency should be in the village at present.
Paimon definitely detected some hush-hush going on there. But if they aren't... Go!
Admit it! We know you've been secretly supplying the Tenryo Commission with goods purchased on Watatsumi Island. I knew something was off about a Tenryo Commission merchant doing business here. So, what do you have to say for yourself, huh?
I'm innocent!
Ha! You're as guilty as they come. You never should have been allowed to set foot on this island, let alone do business here. Take him away.
Wait! Kokomi! There you are! Something's going down over here!
Your Excellency! This merchant is suspected of criminal activity. Our surveillance shows that in his whole time here, he has made numerous purchases, but no sales.
I haven't!
That will do. Let's not let ourselves get too worked up here, shall we? Everyone take a deep breath with me. In and out. Better? Matsuda, Uchimura, I understand that you're concerned for the safety of Watatsumi Island. But before we make any decisions over whether this merchant is guilty or not, we must give him the chance to explain himself. If he's guilty, of course, there will be consequences. But if he's innocent, he doesn't deserve to be falsely accused. This is Watatsumi Island. We deal in facts, not opinions. Excuse me, sir. As you know, my subordinates have some
Of course, I can explain everything. I'm a trader on the island, so naturally I built up some inventory. I was planning to hold off on selling until the prices went up, but then, but then I was robbed by the Fatui. They took everything.
And why should we believe you? So what? That doesn't prove they took his goods. And even if they did, it'll still end up in the Tenryo Commission's hands. They're in this together.
What? The Tenryo Commission are colluding with the Fatui? I suppose it is true. What's that?
What, the Tenryo Commission start colluding with the Fatui after the fighting's already finished? Seems unlikely to Paimon. We met a representative of the Kujo clan recently, but on the way over here,
It has been brought to my attention, yes. We are scheduled to begin peace talks with the Tenryo Commission soon. Kujo-Sara and I will be accompanied by our guards. We will use the... But just as arrangements for the peace talks began to fall into place, If that's the case, then the peace talks are likely a trap. Sir...
Yes, it's the truth. I swear. They stole my...
Very well. The potential... However, if we find evidence to corroborate the claims of collusion...
Yes, of course.
Matsuda?
Well received, Your Ex...
Good. Now, Traveler, Captain of Swordfish Platoon Section 2, would you join me in the investigation? Good. I look forward to... I also have a few...
if we do find the merchant's goods in the hands of the Fatui, it'll prove he's innocent. Whatever's going on between the Fatui and the Tenryo Commission, we need to get to the bottom of it.
With the wind. Go! Huh? Yeah. Go! This must be the Fatui camp from the looks of it.
Looks...
Not by brute force, that's for sure. But that's not a problem. Our enemy is in the light while we are in the shadows. Strategically, we have the upper hand. Option 1. Take the king, and it's checkmate. The Fatui's presence in Inazuma is if we strike from above and take down their leader first. The rest of them will be hard. Option 2. Hit them where it hurts. Over there, if we manage to discreetly set the gunpowder alight without alerting them, it would deal them a devastating... They'd be caught completely off guard. Both their morale and fighting capacity would be severely impaired. Option 3. Use the environment against them. We're close to the sea here, so the air is very humid. I can gather the water vapor.
Wow, that's our great...
That will depend on our assessment. A surprise attack from the air is the quickest solution. With an explosion, we could rapidly reduce their numbers without a protracted battle. If we decide to take advantage of the environment, we should be prepared for a lengthy siege. All right. We'll draw them out first. I haven't had much chance to fight alongside you in the past. Still, not to worry. Even if I... Okay, let's clear up... Allow me! Their movements have become rigid and sluggish. We make a good team.
Can't run from death.
Solidify! I will have order!
Let's light it up! Oz revealed by... Rest and rebuild! Higher, higher, can't fight fire!
Well,
Shadow Raven!
don't be a killjoy.
Solidify!
We've only just begun. Looks like I went too far.
Excellent work.
All thanks to you.
Actually, even the best tactics live. Winning a battle takes a concerted...
Now that you mention it, Paimon did make a pretty big contribution, huh? Hey!
I must admit, I wasn't expecting to find... what's their objective? Are the soldiers right? Could... let's scour the camp for evidence. If the merchants...
All right, time. So these are the Fatui food supplies? They look... Whoa! This place is chock full of bomb-making materials! This is way too dangerous! We should tell Kokomi right away and figure out the best way to deal with it. Hey, look here! Could these belong to the merchant? There's a lot of stuff. Some of it has the Tenryo Kokomi! Kokomi!
I see. Oh, nothing. I just zoned out for a moment. Let's see here. Yes, these are the stolen food, medicine, farming tools. All essential for post-war recovery. By contrast, in all likely...
We're not just gonna...
Don't worry. In my recently...
Kokomi!
Nothing. It's not long now.
Got it!
Well, let's try some dance.
My goods! You got... Thank you, Your Ex... You see? I told you I was innocent.
I'm not so sure. You could have easily planned the whole thing with the Fatui in advance.
Based on the information we gathered from the Fatui, had it been the case, then knowing how the Fatui operates...
but what...
No ifs, no buts.
Guess we got carried away.
What did I tell you? You army numbskulls don't have a clue.
Sir, I am afraid you're getting ahead of yourself. You may be innocent of the accusations originally leveled at you, but hoarding essential goods is a crime. You have already admitted to being the owner of these goods, so we are obliged to respond with appropriate measures. In addition to enforcing the sale of these goods at the accepted rates, there will also be a fine.
Wait, Your Excellency, whose side?
I have no business taking sides. As the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island, I abide by the principle of clear and just as merit must be recognized, mistakes must be penalized. You may have been proven innocent of the more serious allegations leveled at you, but this...
Wait a minute,
Well, don't just stand there. Take him...
Your Excellency, he says all the goods belong to him. Those of a Tenryo Commission emblem are probably his, but not the rest. Especially these ones. They're clearly for shrine use.
It seems the Fatui simply dumped all their stolen goods in one place. Leave the shrine paraphernalia to me. As for the rest, I'll leave you to sift through and try to I know, that's a lot.
Not at all, Your Excellency. But if I may, Your Excellency, maybe there were no signs of collusion in this case. But our people know what they saw. Something is going on between the Tenryo... I know the peace talks are...
I understand your concern. I'll be sure... I'm going to take these items back to the Sangonomiya Shrine. Watatsumi Island observes different customs than the rest of Inazuma. I imagine it must all seem a little alien to you. It's been a long time since I last came to this village. There's been a lot to deal with recently. Next time you visit, I'll take you to visit Watatsumi Island's old shrine. You know, the earliest shrine on Watatsumi Island was not located in Sangonomiya. It was close to the Statue of the Seven. Back then, the people of this island recognized the Shogun's existence, despite not venerating her as the Shogunate do. But after she struck down our protector deity, the shrine was abandoned. Relations between Watatsumi Island and the Shogunate have soured ever since. Mistrust has become deep-rooted over time. I've been hoping to raise all this at the peace talks and discuss it properly. Grievances have to be let go eventually.
Your Excellency, what brings you out this way on your busy schedule? Oh my, you're looking a little worse for wear. You need to take better care of yourself, okay? All of our fates depend on you.
Thanks for your concern.
Your Excellency, I beg you, heed a word of advice. After all this time fighting the Shogun's army, if we reconcile with them, the god who once protected us will have died in vain.
Come on, that's ancient history. Besides, the fighting is barely over. We should be grateful.
I know, it's just...
I appreciate your concerns. I will consider the options carefully, and be sure to proceed appropriately.
Wonderful.
Oh, Your Excellency? Well, I'll be... fancy meeting you at a place like this. Do you know, my daughter's enrolled herself in the Shrine Maiden selection process this year. If she makes it into Sangonomiya, I'll be one very... I'm always telling my daughter that if she gets the chance to learn from her just look at her Excellency, still so young, but so mature and...
Well, if she comes to Sangonomiya...
Your Excellency. Boy, am I glad you're here. As you know, agricultural output has taken a pretty big hit this year. Let me bring you up to speed on the latest situation.
Oh, Your Excellency! Isn't this the captain of...
Your Excellency!
Please, remain calm, everyone. I'll get around to all your queries. Though, for the longer ones, I'd prefer it if you could write a report and submit it to the shrine. Then I can respond to each one as and when I have the time. Are you all right? This kind of thing...
Your Excellency, here you are. There's been a situation. We're still waiting on the delivery of a whole batch of ceremonial items.
Oh, we retrieved...
Really? That's fantastic! I sorted through all the petitions received recently. Also, according to the schedule, you're just in time for your meeting today.
That's today?
Yes, the two young ladies have arrived safely.
I see. Oh, let's rendezvous tomorrow at the entrance to Sangonomiya.
Yay! The victory feat!
That's the name of the game. There'll be...
Great! See you tomorrow!
The price is...
General goods, handy and cheap. At least the war is ceased for the time being. Not bad at all.
Kokomi isn't here yet. That's weird. How is she still not... Let's go ask that soldier over there.
Are you looking for Her Excellency? I'm afraid she isn't here at the moment.
So strange.
Not necessarily. If I recall correctly, Her Excellency has made special provisions for such a scenario in her general... let me see. Yes, number 98. Should a visitor from afar come to see me, and should my whereabouts be unknown, direct them to proceed southward until they arrive at a tree with purple foliage. The footnote stipulates that this only applies when Her Excellency has made no communication regarding her whereabouts before As far as I'm concerned, you two tick all of the boxes. I keep this directive on me at all times. I'm sure...
Kokomi really does think of it. Are you sure this is the right place? It feels like we keep heading deeper into the middle of nowhere. Hey, doesn't that tree look like the one she described in the directive? It looks like there's a way in over there. Let's take a look. Kokomi! So this is where you ran off to. We were gonna meet... You got sick?
No. It's...
You run on energy?
No. It's just a figure of speech. You noticed? To be honest, I'm not really cut out to be a leader. At first, my dream constantly communicating with people, trying to retain their morale, having to read between the lines. You're somehow supposed to make people feel wonderful, just from being in your presence, while also... But because of my bloodline, I was always going to end up being the Divine Priestess. So, whenever I feel overwhelmed, I come here. Don't worry, it doesn't affect my work. I have to make a speech tonight. And I mustn't give the troops any reason to suspect that something could be.
Is there anything we can do to help?
I should be feeling energized again soon if I hold off on work for a little longer. I was reading a book last time I was here, but...
We'll find it for you, and then we'll read it out to you.
You do that? I'm really lucky you came back to Watatsumi Island.
Whoa. So does Kokomi make time to deal? Sangonomiya Events Cash Flow Statement. Consolidated Annual Report. This is a lot of work for one person. And it's on top of all the directives she has to write and the people she has to... Hey, look! Could this be the book she wanted? swordfish, Captain.
That's just, give it here.
Guess that was the wrong... It's gotta be this one. Look, there's even a bookmark. None of the... Ooh, it's pretty dead. Well... Kokomi! Is this...
I'm not sure, actually. Could you...
Kokomi? Oh no! Tonight's the victory feast! Not to mention that the peace talks are just around the corner. You sure that... She does look pretty.
Avoid disaster. The war's over. Did you see?
Yep, you've been out for ages.
I haven't slept that peacefully in so long. Thank you. Well, we better get our...
Woohoo! Kokomi's...
Let's hope the peace talks go smoothly.
Her Excellency is looking much better today. I can breathe a sigh of relief. Nothing is more...
It looks like everything's in place for the feast. But I still need to give...
Oh, how much energy will...
Don't worry, I've got plenty. Thanks to you two.
That's great!
Welcome, everyone! Today is the day that we celebrate our victory. Recently, our war with the Shogun's army came to an end. None of us can know what the Inazuma of the future will look like. But tomorrow, I meet with the Tenryou Commission for peace talks. I give you my word that I will strive for peace for Watatsumi Island once and for all. Thank you all for your valiant efforts throughout. Truly, this feast is held in honor of each and every one of you gathered... Tonight seems to have gone off with... People tend to be more open when they're in a good mood. I still have no further leads regarding the issue of potential collusion between the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui. And I'm concerned that something might...
Okay, sure!
With me around, no one would...
A friend of mine was really looking forward to this feast. Even...
I do hope the future will be free from the trials and tribulations of the past.
Come visit Watatsumi Island whenever you... So much fighting.
Watatsumi Island is finally at peace, and it's all thanks to Her Excellency, Sangonomiya. Recently, well, the biggest thing for us is that we can finally get back out on the ocean to fish. During the hostilities, the open sea was full of warships. We just had to make do with what little fish and shrimp we could get our hands on closer to When the catch wasn't good, we'd all go hungry. Oh, the poor kids were crying all day and night. We'd go to bed ravenous and be tossing and turning all night long, trying to keep it together until the morning. At least things are final. I hear you're captain of Swordfish too, is that right? Well, thank you for your service.
Oh, no.
Ah, come on, take it. Without you, we'd probably still be going to bed hungry tonight.
Okay, well...
Hey there. Care for some fruit and vegetables? Nature's remedy when you overdo the barbecue. Are you referring to the thing about the Tenryo Commission? It's funny you should say that the soldiers seem excitable, though. I've had the same He's been acting strange these days. Always shouting and waving his spear around when he's got nothing to do. He scared the heck out of me if... It's a miracle the fighting has finally come to an... Sorry, I'm afraid I don't have much information. If you...
Sounds promising.
Yeah.
Huh? Wait, don't tell me. You actually came back. I thought you'd...
We would...
Is that so? All anyone talks about. Do you remember what the most important thing? You got that right. So I'm gonna put you to the test. I'll answer your questions.
This guy. Would I kill him to just... What do you think? Are we gonna do this?
We'll see about...
Lightning flash!
You're a strong fighter. You really do have a warrior's will. Then maybe you can understand us. Captain, comrade. We made it up. The story about the Tenryo Commission colluding with the Fatui.
What? Poor Kokomi's been worried sick. What the heck were you thinking? This could send you right back into war with the Tenryo.
Yes, that's exactly what we're hoping to... Peace talks? Everyone's been drawn in by the idea. That's why what's to stop the Tenryo Commission from stabbing us in the back? And what's to stop the Raiden Shogun from issuing another Vision Hunt decree? We are the Resistance. We can't trust the Tenryo Commission or... Surely you agree?
His point does kinda make sense. Yeah, everything you... Are you seriously willing to make up a wild rumor and ruin the peace everyone's worked so hard...
Don't take that tone with me, acting like you're above all... For the sake of victory, we embodied the warrior's will to the fullest. You understand? We were all in. Now they're suddenly trying to tell us that none of it matters anymore? You'd have me just put down my weapon and start living like an ordinary person, but how can I? How can I when every time I see them there in my mind's eye, it reminds me that I can never forgive the Tenryo Commission and never forgive the Vision Hunt decree. I guess you're not one of us. Well, whatever. Go ahead.
Too late? Darn. Doesn't seem like... What are we gonna do? This is
quake!
So, the whole thing about the Tenryo Commission colluding with the Fatui is baloney. They made it all up. They wanted the peace talks to break down so that they could carry on fighting the war. And they said it's too late to try and stop them, no matter what we do.
I see. I'm fine. Don't worry. This is my fault. If only I think I understand what goes in me. The talks don't begin until tomorrow. But both sides have already sent their guards to the location. They are responsible for making sure the area is safe and secure. I highly suspect that one of Kozen's pro-war co-conspirators will have infiltrated the guards with an intent to reignite hostilities tomorrow during the—
Well, that's no good. Do you—
That won't work. Firstly, the act of bringing a new team of guards to a neutral negotiation site will put both sides on high alert. It would almost certainly push the pro-war faction into taking action. They would attack the Tenryo Commission's guards, and we'd be in danger of war. Not to mention that we have no idea how many of Watatsumi Island's soldiers are involved in this plot. If we change the guard in haste, we face—
Sounds like a really tricky situation.
Don't let it worry you. What's done is done. These soldiers crossed the line, but the blame is not theirs alone. Let's meet here again tomorrow. Here. These are some directives I wrote last night. These negotiations are complex. I took the liberty of writing them all down. This way, you will be able to—
Whoa. This is— Let's see. Fierce dispute, violent escalation. Wow. There are so many. But you've—
Glad to hear it. These peace talks are quite exceptional. It is a major step, but any amount of dissatisfaction within our ranks weakens our negotiating position. As the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island, this responsibility is, of course, mine to shoulder. But would you be willing—
Excellent.
It's been a while, Kujo-Sara. I believe the last time we met was on the battlefield.
Yes, where you dealt my forces quite the devastating blow. But before we go any further, what are you doing here?
That's right. She's here to bear witness. She experienced the war between us firsthand and has made an enormous contribution towards securing the peace we have today.
Seems reasonable. Then let's get straight into it. The first item is the Maritime Administration issue. During wartime, we restricted fishing rights for Watatsumi vessels in Narukami waters. We intend to remove these restrictions. But going forward, any of your vessels that fish in our waters will have to pay taxes in accordance with Narukami legislation in order to bring their catch back to Watat.
That's fine. But if they're paying taxes, they should also be entitled. Any losses they sustain due to issues of public security will need to be
accepted. Let's add that to the peace treaty. I can assure you that your vessels will be quite safe in our hands.
Negotiations seem to be going.
The next item has to do with the movement of in the past. Our people have been subjected to lengthy interrogations on arrival in Watatsumi, and the same has been. Economic cooperation between our islands has suffered greatly as a consequence. Few merchants Since the war is now over, I propose that we have the Yashiro Commission up.
The problem there is that trade is a reciprocal affair. We'll need to involve merchants from both sides in this process if it is to succeed. We cannot give the Yashiro Commission full authority.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Watatsumi Island facing severe shortages of many essential goods at the moment? Having the Yashiro Commission organize everything centrally would work in your favor.
True, we're experiencing some shortages, but we will recover in due course. Between the diverse range of goods we can produce ourselves and our strong trade links with other areas, we are capable of sourcing everything we need. Not to mention that your proposal would require separate talks with the Kamisato clan. If they've yet to sanction it, I believe you are going beyond the remit of the Tenryou Commission's authority.
Let's leave that aside for now, then. On to the military question. Watatsumi Island's forces will need to come back under the jurisdiction of the Tenryou Commission.
That just isn't feasible. Not in the short term, at least.
With all due respect, feasibility doesn't come into it. The Tenryou Commission alone has ultimate responsibility for Inazuma's national security. We cannot allow Watatsumi Island to be the sole exception to this rule indefinitely.
You Kujo scum! Colluding with the Fatui isn't low enough for you already! Comrades, never trust the Kujo! Let's get them!
Protect Madame Kujo!
Number 16. No, wait. 67? Or is it 73? Which one is it?
The last one. But hold off for the moment. Stand down, Tadakatsu! The situation has changed. Please rest assured, I am fully aware of your concerns. But I will deal with Madame Kujo. This is rather serious.
Excuse me for a moment. Nobody makes... You two! Speak! Collusion with the Fatui?
I wouldn't exactly call it collusion.
We were approached by a few Fatui. At the time, I felt like we could...
But we were extremely careful. We didn't agree to anything. We just said they could maybe start. With respect, ma'am, there was no collusion. It was just a one-off.
That's enough. Might I remind you that this is the Fatui? You should be having no interaction with them.
The Fatui's main forces have already left Inazuma. The few who approached us...
Oh, her subordinates. So they're out for revenge. They want... One day, I will hunt. We bear responsibility. My sincere apologies. I have my own negligence to blame for this state of affairs. Please, grant us another chance to continue the peace.
But of course, Madame Kujo. I have every confidence in your... For the time being, however, there is evidently some discord within the Tenryou Commission's ranks. I would therefore not feel comfortable releasing Watatsumi Island's forces into your command at this time.
It seems that I must acquiesce. I will lay this issue aside for now. But we shall revisit it as soon as for the trade issues we raised. I will discuss options with the Yashiro Commission and make sure
Seems like Kujo-Sara's on the defensive now. These negotiations...
I never knew the grand strategist of Watatsumi Island was a skilled negotiator, as well as a firm. I hope that when we meet again, we can continue these sit-down discussions. Settling our differences on the battlefield is rather taxing. I think we can leave things there for today. Once I get back, I will conduct a thorough investigation into the Tenryou Commission's internal issues.
I should inform you that we took out a Fatui camp recently. I suspect that before long, they will attempt to reestablish. I recommend you say and do nothing on the matter for the time being, lest you tip them off and they disappear. Wait for them to come to you. That way, you can capture them.
I will bear this in mind. Thank you. I shall take my leave now.
Your Excellency,
Let's discuss it after we get back.
Your Excellency, you knew?
I have already been informed on the reasons you believe the Tenryou Commission to be untrustworthy and sought to... Fortunately, the end result exposed and thwarted a secret Tenryou Commission plot. Yet, this was purely incidental, and the end certainly did not just...
But Your Excellency, so many comrades have sacrificed themselves. I want to keep fighting. I want ultimate victory.
I understand your sentiments, but you cannot simply impose your will and expect others to bear the consequence. During the war, there were highs and there were lows, and in the end, there was a glorious victory. For you, perhaps the experience was one of great excitement, but you saw nothing of the countless others who will remember the war quite differently. Most people suffered terribly through each day. Watatsumi Island's people yearn for peace because they have long since given all they had to the war effort. They are tired of treading water and don't need you dragging them back underneath once again. I understand, I do. And it was largely an oversight on my part. I taught you to nurture...
It's not your fault, Your Excellency. Either way, we are ready to...
Very well. Then I hereby declare... that as of today, I am founding a new secret corps of the army. This division will be... You and your comrades will all be welcome to join. But be warned, the training will be grueling.
Your Excellency, what...
I have concluded from today's peace talks that the Kujo clan cannot achieve absolute peace and stability in the near future. It is right that Watatsumi Island moves towards peace, but we must still retain a defensive capacity. Those whose warriors will... I don't want to hear from any of you again until...
All
right, dismissed. And if there is, there will be...
Yes, ma'am. From now, thank you for this opportunity.
I can feel my energy levels starting to drop. Thank you for everything. With your help, peace has been recovering. Today was a reminder that I don't cope well in situations with lots of people. I've improved, but I think I might get Goro to handle the negotiations next time. Do you think so? In the past, I was concerned only with winning the war, but I realize now that wasn't going far enough. People have all kinds. I have a long way to go. But that's okay. In short, I've still got some maturing to do.
Solidify! Order guide you. Solidify!
Everybody stand back! Insubordination!
Solidify! This is order! Stabilize!
Oz, repeat!
Like this.
Wings of darkness!
Order guide you. Solidify. You win. Stabilize.
Huh? Jackpot. Adventure time. Off we go.
Stabilize.
By royal let's light it up!
Stabilize!
Phew.
Solidify!
unsolicited, and all the more valuable for it.
Crumble! Let's light it up! By royal
Solidify!
Let's light it up!
Midnight Venta...
If we bury it, maybe it'll spring back to life.
This is order.
Lights out.
Order guide you.
Go! Time to go!
Let's light it up! Teamwork is...
This is order.
You can't run!
Go!
Going in! Punishment!
Order guide you.
Cross over!
Gather. Stabilize.
Judgment!
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.
Think you can get away? Yeah! I'll protect us.
Sakura swirl!
Whirling snow! I'm a rock! Yahoo!
My apologies! Kamisato art! Summit!
Let the show begin.
Whirling snow!
Yeah! Let's play! Time for take. I'm a rock!
My apologies!
Pew pew!
Sakura swirl!
Yeah!
Whirling snow!
Pew pew! I'll protect us.
My apologies!
Yahoo!
Kamisato art! Sumetsu!
Yeah!
Take flight!
Pew pew! Let's dance! Yeah! Look at you!
Embrace the ice! My apologies!
Solidify. I will have order.
Yeah! Shiver! Time to go! Go! Huh? Go! Let's light it up! Teamwork is... You can't run!
Solidify. Order guide you.
Judgment! run! Lights out. Ha! Everybody stand back! See? Cross over!
Gather! I will have order!
Ha! Yeah! Ha!
Think you can get away? Pew-pew!
Whirling snow!
Ah! Let the show be... Here we go! I'm a rock!
Much remains unfinished.
Solidify! This is order!
Off we go! I'm going in! Huh? Shiver! You can't run!
This isn't good! Fire, can't fight fire!
Stabilize!
Judgment!
Cross over!
Let's light it up! Everybody!
Order guide you!
Ha! Yeah! Lights out.
I will have order! Solidify! Gather!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Judgment!
Time for takeoff. Pew pew!
Take flight!
I'm a rock! Let's dance!
Sakura swirl!
Yahoo! Sayonara special! Think you can get away? Here we go! Ready, steady, go!
My apologies!
Let's play! Yeah! Time for takeoff.
Take flight! Kamisato! Sumetsu!
Oh no! Hi? Huh?
Order guide you! Solidify!
Everybody stand punishment!
It's time to go! Phew.
Gather! I will have order!
See? Go! Cross over!
Teamwork is trick! You can't run!
Stabilize!
Let's light it up!
Is it my